Alrighty, hello folks of the internet. It's us again. I'm Brad Pluto Ramey, the assistant community manager here at Waystone Games, joined by Mr. Luke Illustrium Harrington. How'd you get that name? How'd you get Illustrium?
Well, I think if you put IUM on the end of something, it kind of means like a book, and I'm a concept artist by trade, so Illustrium was like a book of drawings, and had to come up with something.
That's a good story. That's a good name. I like that a lot. Some people are just like I randomized it on a website, and it's like, that's pretty lame.
Went to the band name generator.
Exactly. I put two words together, it just happened. That's how Mandatory Cloud on Team Vulcan in the LCS, that's how he got his name. He took two words from a randomly generated website, Mandatory and Cloud, and just put them together. Got Man Cloud. Little known fact there for you guys. But art director here. You do a little drawing, do a little of the stuff.
Yeah, from time to time. I did concept art for a few years and ended up here on this fine team doing some drawing, but mostly art directing.
Now, one of the best things that we get complimented on, I guess, is the design of our jungle minions. Those mushrooms are so adorably cute that it's hard to kill them. But I heard that you did it on purpose.
Yeah, it's like just a little note of tragedy of slaying something that's kind of cute, and but you got to do it.
Get that vim.
Yeah, got to get that vim.
Get that vim.
That's the whole thing. You're not killing something that's just like, oh, it's an evil, scary monster, because that's kind of one note. So it's like, oh, you're killing something that has its place in the world, but it must die.
That's awesome. It just brings you in just that much more. But we are going to be doing a developer playtest today. Again, we do these every day, but we stream them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's only internal. The servers are not live, guys. You cannot play the game right now. This is only an internalized thing. So the 10 people you'll see playing today, including Mr. Harrington here, will be all developers. So you've got artists in there, you've got designers in there, you've got plenty of people, UI designers. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got our audio people in here. You got Neko Bus and Andrea Sparkly Starbus. You got some monetization people, Jivia and Corgestero. So you got a whole range of people here, and I think it's going to be a good game. We're going to be playing Desecrator. Correct?
I'm going to desecrate, yeah.
He's going to desecrate the thing. So let's go ahead and jump into the game cam and get it started. Boom.
And here we go.
We will be giving away keys for every kill and assist that you get this game.
Great.
So hopefully you do well. If you don't do well, then we're going to have problems.
I'm going to get an assist. This is like the maybe the third time I've been on the stream, and it's super distracting, but I think today I will focus I'll focus a little more.
All right, so we've got a very CC heavy team. Not a lot of damage coming out from you guys so far. I would hope that. There you go. There you go. Alice is going to switch over to Nisa, and now you guys have all the damage. Gashato and Moya, GG. Someone says. Apparently they know that Kevin is a beast.
Yeah,
Moya.
they know he's doing it.
So Kevin is a character modeler, and he is also a really good player. He's a very good Moya. I think he's got 50 cups.
Yeah, we come back after the weekend, after the beta, and he's got
50 wins.
Many more wins.
Yeah.
So
he's a beast. He makes everyone else in the art department just dwarfs them.
Yeah, we're trying to learn from him. He actually gives really good tips about what to think, but he's
good.
A couple steps ahead of us.
Yeah, I always appreciate the people that are very, very good at the game or what they do, like whether it's this game or League or any game, and they're wise enough to impart their wisdom to other people. They don't just like hoard it all themselves. They're not like, yeah, I'm a beast, I'm good, I'll see you guys later, and just stomp all you fools. It's like, yeah, I'm good, but here's how you try to be good like me. And not in like an arrogant way, not in like, I'll show you guys how to be good, in a, I want to help you guys, kind of way. So I think Kevin is a really good guy in that respect. And Dave Sarah saying, Luke, desecrate.
I'm going to desecrate.
The chat's right over here. If you want to ever take a look at it, it is up to you.
I'm going to throw some chunks in the lane. That's kind of what I do with Desecrator.
Chunk it?
I'm going to chunk it. And one of the things Kevin told me about Moya was it's kind of an eye-opener, I guess, as an intermediate player. He just said, don't be hanging out in the jungle all day. You got to be in the lane. That's where you make the impact on the game. And he's certainly in the lane a lot. I'm glad
you can kill as many jungle minions as you want, but that's not going to kill the Guardian eventually.
The Dawn Gate.
Except, I suppose, yes. Okay. Interesting. Never seen that one before. You guys need to know, sometimes Luke walks around the studio muttering, desecrate. Apparently you do that sometimes, according to Dave Sarah.
Desecrate.
Desecrate.
I guess I'm going on the top.
Okay, so it's going to be a Desecrator Amaranth lane? Okay.
That sounds good. I like that.
So all you have to do really is land that E, and then if you land the E, then Amaranth can land her E and her Q, and people will die.
There he goes. Creeping.
Look at this.
I'm just tracking this guy.
Yeah, let's just watch Kevin the whole game. This is a live stream where all we do is watch Kevin's movements.
Oh, it's going down.
This could be dangerous.
Not gonna be, oh, if only Jivia came back. Okay. They could have taken that dart out. Oh, they're gonna do it. Are they?
Are they?
Oh, they did.
Wow, Kevin wussed out.
I don't know. Well,
He should have gone for it. I would have gone for
now
it.
he's sad.
I would have gone for it all YOLO style.
No, they're still doing it.
Caleb also DC'd apparently, which is not good.
Oh, really?
Hopefully he's back. Yeah.
Okay.
Once you ask them, make sure that Caleb is coming back. Type in all chat. Make sure he's coming back, so we don't have to restart.
Minions have spawned.
I don't know if he said anything. We're like on the exact opposite side of the office as Caleb, so we can't just like poke our head into his lair and ask him. So hopefully he came out and told someone.
Hello. What's your name?
Females should keep their mouths shut, McKellar.
What have I done to you, psychopath, pervert?
She just called Desecrator a pervert.
Just another potter's field. And death.
She called you a pervert. She
Yeah.
did. Yeah, Desecrator and McKellar do have a little bit of history together, but it's not quite in the public just yet. Just considering we only have lore out for a certain amount of shapers right now, the shapers that have been released since the beta started. But as far as like the backlog of lore is concerned, we do definitely want to include, want to make those public as soon as the wonderful Chris Latoile kind of finishes writing them. But it's some interesting stuff. There he is. He's back in the game. We should be okay.
Nice.
Stream not working for you. Oh no. I have a fan community. How can I contact with your community manager? He doesn't answer in any emails. Rinzy67, I know you've been trying. The community at Waystone Games is the best way to get in touch with him. However, he was at Gamescom all last week, and he's been at PAX all this weekend. He just got home literally today. So give it till tomorrow, and hopefully he'll respond to you.
Shall I perfect?
How do you spell Chris Latoile? Chris Latoile is Letoille. L apostrophe Etoille, I think. Can you tell us when you'll make Dawngate playing for others, please? I don't quite know what you mean. If you mean like open beta, it'll happen eventually.
Whom shall I
Bzzzt, is that wrong? Is it just one L, Chris Latoile?
rise?
Are the servers going to be up? Oh, it's just one L, okay. Are the servers going to be up on Thursday from now on? That's something we're still kind of deciding. So wrong you were. Alright, Yoda. Thanks, Hunter.
Embrace death.
Ooh, you let him a little bit too much. That's okay. Shots fired. Get wrecked. Hunter was at PAX all weekend too. Is this game based more on fast-paced, face-paced action due to the fact that a lot of the shapers do not have mana? Yeah, it's so that you don't have that downtime in lane where you're like, I guess I have to go back because I don't have mana. Instead, you're only well, not only because some of the shapers do have resources, but that resource usually regenerates very quickly, whether it's like Amaranth Spirit or Nisa's Focus. Nisa's Focus generates based on auto attack, so the more she auto attacks, the faster she does get that resource back. So yeah, definitely we're going for a more fast-paced kind of game. Are servers on right now? No. Servers are not on. This is purely a internal developer playtest.
Just another potter's field.
Good job. Andrea's doing a pretty good job catching McKellar.
You're taking a lot of
shit
shit damage. In fact, you almost died.
I almost died.
You would have died.
I should have died.
You're welcome. Will you have a server for Southeast Asia? We're going to have servers wherever there is demand. Just right now, we only have servers based in Chicago. Nice kill, nice kill. We only have servers based in Chicago, Illinois, and that's because we're primarily, we're from America. We're in the San Francisco Bay Area, But eventually, whenever the game, is more out there, whether it's open beta or, quote unquote full release, we of course want to have servers wherever there is demand for it. How long have I been at Wavestone? Since, I think May 28th was my first day. So almost coming up on 4 months now. 4 wonderful months, right, Luke?
Nice. It's been so good having you here, Brad.
There you go.
We're really gonna miss you.
Oh, what?
Did I? No.
Did I spoil anything?
I mean, should something happen to you?
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate tomorrow. I mean, wait. Oh God. We're gonna go to the Sofitel for drinks. Is the community guy caught up on the emails? No. Andy's been out of town. He hasn't had access, or I'm sure he's had access, but he hasn't had a chance to respond to the community at Waystone Games, and I don't have access to it just yet. We were trying to get it set up before he left, but it didn't pan out, so I'm sure he'll take a look at the inbox this week and get back to you guys. Don't worry.
Here they come.
Plutes, how can Chris Latois not have Twitter? It's because 160 characters cannot contain Chris Latois' awesomeness. That's it. He can't make himself succinct enough to make a complete thought in 160 characters or less. Because he's that awesome. Latin America server, please. Of course, if it comes down to it, and if there's demand, we'll of course make a Latin America server. We'll make servers wherever people want, as long as there is enough demand, and we have the resources, of course, to do so. Is spell detail kind of a low priority at this stage of development? How do you mean spell detail?
Allied killing spree.
Elaborate a tiny bit. Hi, I have a question. I might have an answer. Is it 140 characters? I don't know, Twitter apparently. I think it's 140.
Wait.
The beta is so polished. Well, thank you. We're glad that you think that. There are, of course, bugs here and there, but we're trying to make it as smooth an experience as possible, just so people want to keep coming back. That's the most important thing to us, is that retention factor. People play for a weekend and say, this is so good, I'm going to go ahead and keep playing. I don't even think I'm friends with Chris Latois on Facebook. I should change that. Chris Latois, add me on Facebook. Who is Chris's favorite shaper that's been released? This is just turning into a Chris Latois AMA.
He's so secretive. I think we know more about him than he reveals when we talk to him. So
Yeah.
we're the best source for Chris information.
Yeah, I'm basically like a Chris Latois compendium, a Chris Latoisium, I think is, if I may. So if you guys have any questions about his social security number, credit card info, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll pass it along to you in a Twitch message. While watching these spells get fired off, the outline is really hard to see once the spell is actually being used. I don't get the sense of the borders of the spell. If you're talking about like Desecrator's E or something, it's something that just kind of takes getting used to, honestly. I know it may not be the most readable thing, and we're always going to improve and change readability. Oh no, Chris Latois made a spelling error. You are dead to me, Plute. I'm sorry. But it's something that comes with time, comes with familiarity, and I think it'll get better as time goes on.
And I dropped that one there.
Can towers and creep be denied? No. That is actually a question that's answered down below in our FAQ, so be sure to peruse our FAQ a little bit down below. Just scroll down just a tad bit, read it, and if your question is not answered there, then go ahead and ask it.
In regards to the spell readability stuff, we're definitely mindful of that stuff when we design it, and we're all looking at it from the gameplay point of view and art and stuff. But if it's not working, the beta is about finding the stuff that's not working. So,
Exactly.
So write it up.
Yeah. So submit a bug report. I know that's not technically like a bug, like the game has crashed on me, but that's still an easy way to contact us and let us know that kind of stuff. So Illustrium, why do the role icons look so badass, albeit a different style than the player icons and other icons?
The role icons are just some awesome art made by Kendra, one of our concept artists, and
Oh, she did this?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and we're just like, we need to just make something totally awesome that people want to have as like their standard. Like I'm a predator, so I want to have a sick ass wolf that.
Sick-ass wolf.
Something.
And then what was the inspiration behind all of them? Like the gladiator is like a tiger face, kind of like a Bengal tiger. How did that come about? Or is it all Kendra? Is all Kendra's line?
That's a big question, but I mean, you can think of a more, animals have different kind of characteristics. You wouldn't have a bird be like a tanky kind of feel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they have brittle bones.
Yes.
Birds have brittle, hollow avian bones.
Too delicious to be.
That's true. Oh, nice catch.
Oh, guy blew it. If I was on top of it, I could have done it.
Oh, so disappointed in you.
I'm sorry, I was.
Yeah,
My
we did get
mind
an
was
assist.
wandering.
I'm sorry, let me get a beta key. Would you not have a minimum spec announced for the game just yet? Let's go ahead and give away this beta key. This one's going to go to Bald Tire. You should probably get your tires looked at if they are bald.
Stones reek of death.
Bald Tire.
Hands of death.
Okay. Favorite lunch? My favorite lunch food? I don't know. A good sandwich, like a really good sandwich. We have a place called Specialties right around the corner. That makes a mean like pastrami and spicy coleslaw sandwich. It's very good. Swaggity swag. What's in the bag? What up, Organic? How are you?
Yep.
Will you guys nerf Nisa again? She makes. Will you guys nerf Nisa again just to make Mianhi cry? I hope so. I hope so. The only thing that we want to do whenever we touch Nisa is Gasty sits there and he twiddles his thumbs and rubs his hands together and says, "What can I do to make Mianhi cry today?"
Get the fuck out of here.
Fight it. Fight it.
Fight it out. I think this is not going to end well. I think this is going to end poorly.
Q behind you. Q behind you.
Q behind me?
Yeah. Nice. See?
That was good.
You can't chase the Desecrator, yeah. Impossible.
Chase that Desecrator.
Who is Miani? Miani is a Nisa player, to say the least. He was on Dangate, which I think was like a team that won
Shall I
the community tournament a few times in a row.
Oh, you
so close.
son of a...
Oh, you get another assist. Let me give away another key. Minecrafter Banana Sly. Minecrafter Banana Sly. Interesting name.
just
Congrats to your
another
Dongate beta key. It's in your Twitch message box right now. Are the item icons going to be remade so you can differentiate them easier? I can barely differentiate them.
stones?
Well, what we're trying to do there is differentiate them by color and also not have like, oh, here's all your junk that you don't actually see when you play the game. Like, oh, I got the sword of coolness, but I don't actually get a sword. So we're looking at it. I mean, it's kind of, like I said, with anything in the beta, the community's feedback is huge. So
Yeah, very important to
let
us.
us know, and please write it up. I know you can say it anecdotally or just kind of fire it off in the chat, but stuff that gets written down we take very seriously.
Are you located in San Francisco? Yes, we're in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Oops.
An ally has been slain.
I was a little slow on the draw.
Yeah, Hunter, just like Zaugus is saying, make a list of which ones work and which ones don't, and submit it on the forums. That's what the forums are for. Give us feedback and let us know which ones work and which ones don't. And Luke here will take a look at all of them and decide whether it's the correct direction that we're going in or whether we need to change some things around.
Somebody kill that kill.
You got another kill. Let's give away another key.
Damn it.
Bossy Bear, congrats.
Go!
Will there be a mic chat option? Because communication is important. I don't think we have plans for in-game voice chat. I don't want to say one way or another whether it's something that's 100% ruled out, but it's just something that we're not really thinking about at this point in time.
Slain an enemy.
Oh crap. It's not gonna be good. I gotta run away now, please. Oh shit, I missed through that one.
My pound of
Turn on her,
like
turn on her,
running
turn on
away.
her. Turn on her, right now.
Think so?
Yeah.
Where is she? Oh, she...
Missed it.
Oh!
Q over that wall, Q over that wall. Q over that wall. There you go. Oh, too late. Alright, it's 2 keys.
Thanks
Give away
for the
2
pointer.
keys. Zarfius.
Uh-oh, she's coming back. She's coming back to do things.
many.
Don't let her kill me, please.
Zarfius. Congrats to your Dongate beta key. It's in your Twitch message box right meow. And second key goes to Leffendal. Congrats to your Dongate beta key.
See if I can, we're gonna push on this. Telearitol? God.
Hey Pluto, do you know any programming languages? I don't anymore. I took computer science in high school and learned a little bit of Java and a little bit of C++, but like if you ask me anything right now, I'd be like, C out, I have no idea. That would be my answer to you. How much players are there in Dawngate? We're not talking about our metrics just yet, our numbers, our PCU, or anything like that. I have a beta key and played a few games, but today the server was unavailable. Why is that? Our server, since it's a closed beta, we have beta events right now. So the servers are only up at the specified times. Pay attention to our Twitter, twitter.com/the Dawngate, and facebook.com/the Dawngate, and you'll get updates. Usually on Wednesdays, we announce our beta times. We'll say it's up on Friday and Saturday from this time to this time, or Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this time to this time, and you guys can plan your weekend around it, hopefully. But they're not up 24/7 yet. That was our beta key. So Jay Sippy, congrats on your Dawngate beta key. I believe you got 2 there. Give away another one, just in case.
Oops.
Agathoka Logic. Something.
Wasted my blitz, Brad.
It's okay.
But I wasted it.
Will there be a replay system? That's something, of course, we want to incorporate eventually, but it's not a top priority for us in the pipeline right now.
Shall I
Did you fix a lag problem for Europe servers? The only thing that's going to fix a lag problem for European servers is going to be a server based out of Europe, and that is kind of a little bit further down the road for us. But from what we've heard, people in Europe get roughly 150 to 200 ping, and they say it's very, very playable, so that's a good thing for us. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Lake's stream? I love Lake's stream. He's a great streamer. We have a lot of really good streamers. Lakes, Mars, Bearded Gamer, Organic is okay, I guess. Swiggity Swag, what's in the bag? We have a lot of really good streamers out there, so be sure to check all of them out.
Come to that fen mower.
Illustrium, the role item icons look almost Celtic. Graphic style versus the map and shapers looking more painterly. Is this the permanent direction, or will the icons become more painterly to match the world motif?
That's a really good question. I like it. Let me see what happens at the end of this fight, and then I'll be telling you the answer if I can. Where are you going? Old man in the woods.
Alright, let's give away a beta key.
The question... What was the question about?
The question was pretty much... Hold on one sec. Congrats to Kirk D10. So the question was, the role icons, like Hunter and Predator, look Celtic, while the spell icons and stuff like that look more painterly. Are they going to be flopped, either the role icons to painterly or the spell icons to Celtic?
I think
to fit the motif?
The roll icons are something we're referring to that as like a stained glass style. Definitely has some Celtic influence. I think we want to expand that as one of the styles of stuff in the game, but the ability icons, was that the other... Is that what they're asking about specifically? I don't think we'll be converting them to that style.
Okay.
Just because they're done by various artists, but we definitely like the Celtic kind of stained glass thing.
Let's see. ETA of the spectating feature. I can't give any time frame for that. Eventually, TM. Is Dawngate your first game you've created as a developer? Yes, this is Waystone Games' first game, but this is my first time being on the development side of things. But Luke, I feel like you've got some more experience.
Yeah, I've done a couple games. Many of the team who's working on Dawngate now worked on Darkspore before that, and did a little bit of work on the most recent SimCity, and a bunch of other stuff, but those would be the ones of note, yeah.
May I ask, what is the average game time for a typical Dawngate game? I would say anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes is average. I've had games go longer. I've had games go 70 minutes before when it's absolutely brutal, back and forth. Really good games, though, which is a lot of fun. But, yeah, 20 to 30 minutes would be average. Could we get the official aggro pattern for bindings, and when it does and doesn't hold the 2-shaper Q for aggro? That's definitely a Gasty-related question. I can't quite answer it for you, but next time Gasty's on the stream, be sure to pop that up to him, Mars, or if you see him in game this weekend, be sure to ask Gasty.
Has been slain.
Oh, they're doing their work down there.
A question from Argentina. Beta testers will have rewards or some kind like that, just for knowing. Thank you for reading. We definitely 100% want to give you guys something for participating in the closed beta. What it is not final yet. And also that question is answered down below in the FAQ, so be sure to give that a read before you ask questions, guys. Who is the handsome man playing Desecrator? I just don't know what that response was. Who said handsome man don't like Desecrator?
It was me absorbing a nice
Head bob.
compliment in the
Head
most
bob.
arrogant sort of way. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yes, I'm quite handsome. Thank you.
Give that man a beta key or something.
So flattery is the way to a beta key from Luke. 'Cause
Clearly.
that was, okay. Now we're just gonna get a chat flooded with. He's so handsome. Look at that beard. Give him my condolences. Hello from Russia.
team
Hello.
has captured
Hello,
the
Russia.
spirit
Hi,
well.
all of Russia.
Died.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Brad.
Spirit well is under attack.
Okay, now the chat's getting
Spirit
real
well is
weird
under
for you.
attack.
So,
Oh god. Well, I'm trying not to look at the chat.
yeah.
Brad, just filter out the stuff I won't like.
I'm trying to.
Dude, best tip of this game is just follow Kevin around because you know he's gonna do some cool stuff. You ain't going anywhere, old man.
Nice job.
Has been
That's a key.
slain.
Let's give away into the
Use that one right there.
Zephyr stream. Zephyr stream.
Many have died.
What is your answer to troll picks and force feeders and people who leave such go AFK? Will you have a better system than League has? We're still debating what we want to do with our report kind of tribunal feature, I guess, but it's something we 100% want to put in the game when we can. That's all there is to it. Will you guys make another map with more lanes? It's not currently in development, but it's something we're not opposed to the idea of once this map is as good as it can be. Like, this map, not only is it is the Dawn Gate. Like, if you know the lore, like, this is the Dawn Gate. This map was created by Idolus to harness the power of, like, the spirit world. So this map is the namesake of the game. So we want this map to be as good as possible before we even think about doing, like, an ARAM or, like, you know, a twisted tree line or something crazy like that.
I think we've talked about it several times before, but we've tried, you know, I don't know, hundreds
Yeah.
of maps in the development.
Yeah.
So we
Their life perfect.
kind of have to.
I mean,
throw a lot of
I
ideas
came
for
in. I
stuff.
came in when this map was already, you know, set in stone. But from what I hear, the iterations have been. You guys have tried 3-lane maps and 2-lane maps and 1-lane maps and 6v6 and 5v5 and 4v4. You guys have tried many different iterations on this. But this is the Dawn Gate. You know,
Yeah.
this is what was settled upon.
Yeah, I mean, I think we started out thinking, well, I wonder if, you know, more is better, and let's try a bunch of different stuff, and we kind of honed it down to this more
Just another
elegant, I
push.
think, pairing of 5v5 on this map.
What is your stance on people refusing to speak English in game while constantly speaking Russian or something different? I mean, it's a global game. We have a global community. You know, we don't particularly. I don't speak Russian. I don't speak any other language other than English. But if a few Russians or something are in a game with me and they're communicating to each other in Russian, I'm okay with it. Like, you know, I don't know what they're saying. Maybe they're just trolling back and forth. Maybe they're saying, "Hey, you're stupid. You suck. Look at this Pluto guy. He's terrible." Maybe, but I don't know. Ignorance is bliss, right? How do you plan on adding new shapers? We're not talking about kind of our cadence of shaper release, but we released Reyna 3 weeks ago, I think, and Rinzo was released this past weekend. So we're definitely keeping up with whatever schedule may be out there, and it's been well for us. King Wheel is the international language. Perfect, Zaugus. You guys know about the FPS drops that are happening the first time you look at the minions in lane? I believe so. I feel like that's something I've heard.
That sounds a little familiar.
It'd be
yeah.
more of a question for the QA team, which are all kind of AFK right now. But I will put in the word. Will you add items with active effects? No. We are all about having items with passive effects and
I gotta
using
get
those
outta here,
active
man.
effects in the spell book. That's 2 keys. Let's give away 2 keys. Add Viet Leon Facebook. Add Viet Leon
I
Facebook.
don't like this.
An enemy binding has been destroyed.
Next up is Tucknack. Tucknack.
Should we hit on this?
Let's see. Do you have any plans on giving Spirit Wells more late game impact? That's kind of another Gasty tuning question. I don't want to speak on it because I have no idea what's going on in Gasty's brain, so I don't want to give you guys misinformation. Will the servers be up Thursday? We're still deciding.
Just another potter's
Do you guys have any Cintiqs, and do you work in Photoshop?
That's an amazing question. Was that posed by somebody from the art team?
No, Blue Muzzy.
Come out!
We actually just got our concept artists and modelers now all have Cintiqs.
Okay.
And I hope I don't die when talking about Cintiqs. That'd be shameful. But yeah, we just got some teaks. We usually work in Photoshop if we're drawing stuff. The answer
So
is
you're
yes.
saying no one on the our team works in paint?
Definitely gonna die.
I'm very disappointed by that.
No, I can't think and talk
You got
about crap.
You got it.
Did he take care of everything? Clean it all up
pretty
for
much.
us?
Wow, that wombo combo is disgusting. That's 2 keys. I'll give away 2 keys.
How are we doing? We're doing good.
So no one in the art team works in paint, is what you're saying.
Paint, you know who works in paint is Ryan right behind us.
That's what Ryan does. Ryan Laughlin.
Really likes paint.
Is he terrible at Photoshop?
Binding
Super
has
critical
been
of Photoshop
destroyed.
users. No, it's
He's
just,
like a paint elitist.
yeah. You can do much more if you just understand it.
If you just know how to use
Yeah.
the program, it's as good as Photoshop.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this and League of Legends? A lot of stuff. I mean, right off the bat, you can see visually, it's different. You can see the 2 lanes, you can see the 4 spirit wells, you can see the 6 buffs. There's a lot of stuff that's a century located kind of raid boss monster, the Parasite. And then beyond that, if you open up the hood, we have our role system, which basically allows you to choose a role at the beginning of the game. There are 4 roles: Predator, Gladiator, Tactician, and Hunter. And they allow you to play the game however you want and be effective at doing that. So Tacticians gain bonus Vim from being in lane, and they get bonus Vim for harassing enemy shapers in lane.
boy.
Hunters deal bonus damage to jungle minions and get healed when jungle minions die, and have a small % chance of getting bonus Vim when jungle minions die. Predators get bonus Vim on kills and assists, and they get bonus Vim for killing spirit well workers. And gladiators get consecutive bonus Vim, or bonus Vim for consecutive last hits against lane minions. So a lot of stuff different from League, and it's a lot of people really enjoy it. Yeah, made all roles important. That's very important. Yeah, Tactician. I've seen Tacticians have the most gold in the game, or most Vim in the game. I've seen Tacticians get 6 items before Gladiator's gotten 6 items. It's one of the things I really like is that everyone makes an impact in the game. It's not just you make an impact via like warding or via one perfect ulti or something as a Tactician or support player. You can make a huge impact on the game as early as level 1.
Go!
Dongay is a Hello Kitty Online clone. You're absolutely right. Do you plan on implementing a pay-to-win system? No, absolutely not.
Enemy binding will
We will
respawn
never
soon.
be pay-to-win.
Your spirit well is under
Is there any
attack.
possibility of more roles? Who knows? Down the line, possibly. You always get a free ward. Yes, everyone has the ward system. Is that everyone has 1 ward on a 3-minute cooldown, so you don't have to buy them. There's no counter warding gameplay just yet, but it's something we're definitely 100% thinking about and want to implement eventually. We just want to do it correctly. Will bindings get a visual update per side similar to the minions?
That's a good idea. We've talked about that. There are some interesting thoughts around that, just based on what the lore is saying, that this is all part of one construct that sort of pierces 2 different dimensions. But on purely art side, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it. Yeah.
Who is the hardest shaper to learn? I think a lot of people say Freya is pretty tough.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Freya is pretty tough. That rage can be tricky. Do they ZBrush / Maya on the Cintiqs, and do you do any 3D?
Yeah. ZBrush, Maya got a little bit of a max experience here, and personally, is that asking me if I know anything?
I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, I had to do production art, kind of generalist 3D stuff for a couple of years, so I know the basics, but people we haven't seen now are a little deeper than as far as I got.
We got a nice version. It's 2 keys. Congrats to Voodooed. On your Dongay beta key. And next up is JP Very Noob. JP Very Noob. Congrats on your Dongay beta key. Any plans of coming out with multiple Shaper skins yet? We're not really discussing our monetization or anything just yet.
Why does this thing love me?
How often do the servers go up? At least on the weekends, at least on Fridays and Saturdays.
An enemy binding has respawned.
This Guardian is in love with me. It's because I'm big and green. Stop loving me.
What do you think about a game mode without teams, just free for all? That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't think we've thought of that. Is there a plan for more non-humanoid shapers? Yes.
An enemy
Yes. Hard yes.
How can I convince my friends that this isn't another EA failure? Because convince them that it is a Waystone Games success and not an EA Games failure. That's all you have to do.
No, we've worked, like a lot of us have worked at EA before, but we came from Maxis and we're like cognizant of people give EA a hard time. But they've been really supportive and recognizing this is a hard genre. And we, we're doing our best to make this legit. And they stayed out of our way, been really supportive. So
very supportive, yeah.
Looking good so far. I hope get in the beta and let us know what's working so we can make it even better. Crap! Now I'm just firing abilities in random directions, shooting the ceiling.
Good job.
A victory for enlightened inquiry.
There you go. You won a game. Congrats. That's not your that's not your first win on stream, is it?
I think that is.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you haven't had the most amount of success in the past, but
Usually in the stream, I just find like a rock and I just like go into that rock for like 30, 40 minutes and then the game's over.
and then the game's over, and it's usually a loss.
Yeah. Well, if I fire enough abilities, I don't know. I hope
You just
that-
run into a wall for a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm Luke. I'm desecrating, guys. I'm desecrating.
No, this is destructible, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I can do
It
this.
just takes 40 minutes.
This is Frostbite engine. We got this.
If we hadn't lost in 30 minutes, it would have broken that rock. And then
Let's see. What specific part of the art in this game is your baby that you are proud of / protect with your life? Few more minutes for questions, guys, and then we'll end
that
the
is a
stream.
good question. And there are a lot of things that I like kind of equivalently. I don't want to split the kids up and tell one kid I love it more than the other one.
Just whisper it. They'll never hear.
But I would just say that I really like Moya and Kill, and I'm glad that they're in the game, that people get to play with them, and that they're digging them. So,
do you have plans for special events like Halloween? Of course, that's a super fun time to celebrate different holidays like Halloween and Christmas and stuff like that. As far as what we would like to do, that's still kind of behind closed doors. We're not pulling back the curtain just yet on that, but we definitely understand because we all personally. The thing is, a lot of the stuff that you guys like skins and themed events and all that kind of stuff, we like them too because we're fans of MOBAs. We're fans of video games. Like I play League. Me and 4 other people I think here in the office just played a game of League of Legends at lunch. Just because we can, we enjoy it, we have fun in the genre. So whatever, pretty much any idea you guys can think of that you want to suggest as fans of the genre, I guarantee pretty much we've thought of it because we are of the same.
So don't even try.
Yeah,
Don't even try it.
Because it's just like we're of the same mindset. Like I love when Baron Nasher in League has a little Santa hat on. Like that makes me happy. That's amazing. So I want to put a Santa hat on the Parasite. Like I want to do something in the same vein in Dawngate because we want to do stuff that you guys want, and we know what you guys want because we are you. Like we are. Dave Sarah said it many times before. We are students of the genre, and we love the genre, and we're doing it whatever we can, and we just want to make a damn good game. That's the general gist of it.
Yeah, and it's hard because we talk about this game and we love it, and we actually are really enjoying it as players as well as creators. And it's really hard to know all these things that we've talked about that we're gonna do, that we want to do, that people are calling for us to do, and that we have to slowly build them piece by piece because you want them today, and you're like, oh, that'd be still fun. Let's do that. Like, okay, so we can start doing that, 5 months from now, and we're like, I want it now.
A lot of the icons are nearly the same, like shaper passives. Are those planned to be changed? Apparently,
Shaper
Alice just said
passives.
that they're placeholder. Shaper passives.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Straight from Alice.
there are you guys in the beta are seeing a lot of work in progress stuff. Some of it might be what we actually intend to put in. You might not like it, or maybe you do. But there are a lot of placeholder pieces of art in the game so far. So hopefully just make it better and better.
How do you say nope? He keeps talking about League. We talk about League because it's the closest analog that a lot of people know, and it's something that, I mean, I personally have a history in. If you guys don't know, like, I was in the League scene for about a year. I did interviews, I went to events, I shoutcasted, I did all that kind of stuff. I'm Diamond 2 in League, so I still love that game, but I love Dawngate more. I love Dawngate, just as much as League, because it's so much fun. It does bring a lot of versatility. The role system, I think, is great. The spirit wells are fun, and if Dawngate was open 24/7, I would be playing all the time. But the thing about it is, I have to play during the closed beta events and the developer playtest right now, which you guys don't get to participate in, of course. But I very much enjoy Dawngate, and I hope it's a success. So putting things in terms that people understand is the easiest way to explain something, and that's the only reason that I use League kind of as an analog, is because people know League and they understand when I say Baron. They may be like, what's Parasite? I don't understand that. But when I say Parasite, it's kind of like our Baron or our Roshan, then they get it. Then it clicks, and they say, oh, now I understand the concept behind it, rather than me explaining, like, verbatim just exactly what it is.
That's also been an interesting discussion for us in developing the game. We don't want to just chase down and repeat things that other games have done, but we're trying to distill what is key to a MOBA. And League of Legends obviously has been prime example of that. So we have to kind of parse what is specific to League of Legends, what can we change, what can we iterate on, and what are the core things that are good that we don't want to abandon just because it's in that particular game.
Yeah, yep. And that's something like, if you guys checked out the kind of announcement video of Dawngate over on the Machinima VS YouTube channel, that's exactly what Dave Sarah said. Our lead producer said, we broke down the genre, we broke it down to its core components and said, what can we build back up and make new and make fresh? And that's where the role system came into play. That's where, the Spirit Well gameplay came into play, the 2 lanes, all that kind of stuff. And I think it's worked out very effectively so far. Anyone that's played it has loved it. Like, we were just at PAX. I wasn't there personally, but we had a lot of developers over there at PAX, and the feedback that we've gotten so far was people really, really enjoyed the game. They sat down, and we've got quotes coming in of saying, oh, I found a new favorite MOBA, or
Nice.
I've enjoyed this is way more fun than I've ever had in League of Legends. Like, pretty substantial quotes, just from a few people here and there. But at the same time, it makes us feel really good. It makes us feel like we're doing something correct, and we want to just keep doing that, keep on keeping on.
Absolutely. I think since we saw the game, years ago when we started it, it was really crude. We didn't have a lot of features, and there was a transition point. A few months ago when we started playing it, and we're like, as a gamer, I like this game, and I'd rather play this. I wish the servers were on more myself. On the weekend, I'm like, oh, the server on today. Oh no, yesterday was Labor Day, and I can't get in. So kind of weak. So. It's a good game.
Is there a way for you to change your summoner name? Your summoner name is your Origin ID. So if you change your name on Origin, which you could do at origin.ea.com, ea.origin.com, one of those, or origin.store.com.
.edu.org, I think.
Yeah, .gov. I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, if you change your name there, your name will be changed in Dawngate. Do any of the devs stream the game in their off-the-clock time? No, I don't think anyone does. I'm the only one that streams on Fridays and Saturdays, so that's it. That's it. I stream from home on Saturdays usually, so tune in. It's right here at this channel. But anyway, I think that's just about does it. Thank you so much, Luke, for coming on. I appreciate it. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/thedawngate. Be sure to follow the Twitch stream. You get email updates every time we go live. We do stream Tuesday through Saturday pretty much. Developer playtest on Tuesday and Thursday at 1:30 p.m. PDT. And then Wednesdays at 11 a.m. is our community catch-up, where we kind of sit down with one of the developers, talk about their job, their contributions to the Dawngate. We go over the Reddit, which you guys can subscribe to as well, reddit.com/r/Dawngate, facebook.com/Dawngate, and that's it. Yeah. That's it. Thanks for showing us a great Desecrator game. I appreciate it. I'm going to give away one more key just for fun. Sir Falls a lot. You are the last winner of the beta key for the day. It is in your Twitch message box right meow. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I very much appreciate it.
Enjoy.
And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.